All right, how to never get stuck on a specific subject in a freestyle ever again. It's your boy Drew, rap coach extraordinaire, black man with a whiteboard. Got a lot to cover, so let's just get into it. Now, when you're trying to freestyle about different subjects, you can mainly organize it into three categories. We've got objects, we got people, and we got places. Now, the first thing and most overarching concept here is what you're doing with your eyes. Often when you get lost in a freestyle or you don't know what to rap about, you don't know how to change subjects, it's because you're zoned out, focused on just staying on beat or just focus on not mumbling and things like that. So your eyes are often zoned out. You're not using the part of your brain necessarily that can help you access different ideas. So each of these examples we're going to go through first what to do with your eyes, and then the questions you want to ask yourself, the things you want to train yourself on using in order to get more ideas for a subject. So let's start with like objects, for example. Now, with objects, you want to look down to find different things, not all the way down like the floor or the ground, but right about waist level. Right about table level, where if you're in a building, for example, you look around, you can see the stack of Blu-rays, you can see the books, you can see the water bottle, you can see the coffee, you can see the beer, you can see the herb, you can see whatever it is. So right about waist level. Also, if you're freestyling in public, often when people want you to rap about something, they're going to pull out things from about their waist level. They're going to pull out their keys, they're going to pull out their wallets, they're going to pull out their phone. So training yourself to look around about waist level, very good practice with using your eyes when rapping about objects. Now, what do you want to train yourself when you're rapping about objects to answer or develop? Well, one of the great questions is, what can I do with this? What can I do with this object? Okay? So if your mind goes blank when somebody pulls out their keys, what you want to start doing is practicing, whether on your own time or in the freestyle itself, what can you do with keys? You can rap about driving a car. You can rap about opening a garage. You can rap about opening their job. Maybe they're like the janitor, whatever it is. And you can flesh that out in your freestyle. Now, one hidden advantage also is when you're doing this, you're going to get different rhyme schemes to use, right? So if we have janitor, I make a joke, I'm freestyling about this guy being a janitor because he pulled out his keys. Now I have everything that rhymes with janitor at my disposal. If I rap about, he can open it to the keys to his garage, now I'm in the garage rhyme chain, right? We developed that in our free training, which is the first link in the video description box below, about how to never run out of rhymes in a freestyle. We'll show you how to put that all together. But the main idea here is by every time you're using and asking yourself what you're going to do with this, you're allowing your brain to access different rhyme schemes, because keys is one rhyme scheme, but unlock is another rhyme scheme, but whatever, the garage is another rhyme scheme, etc. Another great question, who uses this? And we are kind of already hinted that with the example. A janitor would use a lot of keys. A driver uses their keys every day. Somebody to enter their house, like maybe you're going back home. Now you're in the home rhyme chain, etc. So what kind of people use this? When do you use it? What can I do with this? Now, just as sort of an addition here, you really want to focus on being an expert at rapping about phones, wallets, purses, keys, anything, like I said, that people are likely to ask you in a crowd or when they're around, and they're going to pull that out. So not all subjects are created equal. Not all objects are created equal when it comes to learning how to freestyle well. All right. And again, we developed that in our free training a little bit more. Now let's move on to people. Now, with your eyes for people, I want you to keep it obviously about eye level and practice looking other people in the eyes. Now, for you beginning freestylers, that is going to be a little intense. I get it. Often you'll get distracted because you'll be looking at the person thinking, they're watching me freestyle. I wonder if they think it's good. Da, 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 da. But it's something you really want to practice. And if you have a nice like multicultural crowd as well, very good way to freestyle, because you can reference, he's Indian, she's Asian, blah, 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 blah. So make sure your eyes are about eye level, of course. First and most common way to work on people is, what are they wearing? What are they wearing? What kind of job could I imagine them doing? Right? And this is kind of pulling it back to the objects. What are they wearing? This is a very good way. Well, what would I do if I was wearing this? I might take your jacket, blah, 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 blah. I could use her purse to buy something, you know what I mean, etc. All right, so what are they wearing? Kind of similar with somebody, the way they dressed, what do they look like they do for a living? You could freestyle for quite a bit on that particular topic as well. What are their hobbies? Another great and very common way you're going to be freestyling is around your friends. Really good fail-safe when you're learning how to freestyle. Talking about, we all got that one friend who maybe is a stoner. We all got that one friend who's obsessed with video games. We all got that one friend who likes to work out all the time. So you have entire topics to run just on people and what they like to do. And again, it's all related. The stoner probably wears a certain type of clothing. The workout person is always in the gym clothes, etc. So you can go to your heart's desire about that. The reason we have these arrows, by the way, of course, is that these all are interconnected. And you could lace an entire freestyle, 3-4 minutes, just doing that. Now, last one. Where do I find these type of people? So if I'm talking about my friend that works out, where am I going to find them? I could be freestyling quite a bit about, I can see you in the gym doing that. You probably got your gym rat friends. Let me do it again. Yeah, you know, I hate spitting if it's not great. This is a straight victim. I'm just doing, practicing it sort of like you do with weightlifting, etc., etc. So where do you find these people? This is really great as well for when you're freestyling public, trying to get instant fans. Now, third thing, places, the place around you. So with your eyes, you want to be practicing looking around at the place. I used to live in Las Vegas, and there's quite a number of really good freestylers out there, and they would stand on the strip and freestyle as people went by to bring them in, and they get huge crowds. Like, those guys are great. Shout out if they ever see this. They know who I am. I used to be out there watching them. But they're very good about scanning around them, not only to find people, not only find objects, but the bar behind them, the Irish bar right behind where they're freestyling, the casino right there, the dance club on the other side, right? So you want to practice looking up and around. Right? When in doubt, if you've been freestyling about up and around, maybe you go down, look down to waist level for the object so you never get stuck again. Then maybe you look in people's eyes. So all of this is meant to be threaded together and making sure that your rhymes are really handled, memorized well, which again, click below for more information on that. Now, just wrapping up about people. What kind of people are in this place, right? If you're freestyling at a house party, again, really good to practice freestyling about stoners, people that drink a lot, and discussing like the drinkers are always dressed like this, or they've always got a bottle in their hand, and then going into that, the stoners are always on the couch watching Family Guy, like, etc. So what kind of people are there, and describing them? What kind of events, take place there? Another great one, kind of related to what we said. House party. People are dancing in one room. Somebody's pouring up shots. Freestyling for people in the street. Going to the casino, gambling, in the Vegas example. But what kind of events are there? And you could be freestyling quite a bit about that particular side of it. And last thing, where is it located? What side of the city is it on? You should be knowing what rhymes: north, east, northwest, south. All those things need to be dialed in. All those rhyme schemes need to be dialed in so that you're never at a doubt of, we on the south side, I'm about to ride, etc. All right? So that is just some real quick ideas for you to know how to freestyle about different subjects and weaving this all together. Now, you're not going to learn this right now, like just because you watch this video. You do have to practice it, and we do have a lot of different information coming from How to Rap about that, but this is a great place to start, and you can spend a month just practicing what you saw today. Now, next steps for you. First thing I want you to do is comment below with an object, a person, and a place that you're likely to find as you're practicing your freestyle in your life. I want you to lock into your brain, okay, this is an object that I'm gonna find, and I need to practice it. This is the type of person I'll probably be freestyling around, and this is the type of place I'll probably find it. So comment with your particular object, person, and place. And then last, as we kind of hinted there, there's a free training about how to never run out of rhymes in a freestyle ever again. That's a totally free training where even more in-depth up than this. We're going to provide you the rhymes and how to create the rhymes so your mind never goes blank, so you never mumble or stutter on the fly when you're specifically going off the top, spontaneous. So be sure to do that. So I'll see you in the comment box. I will see you at the live free training. And it's been your big homie Drew. Hopefully this helps. I'm out.